Cool. So what's next? Convocation of Decay. Oh no. No, I'm not doing that with the bots being suspiciously bad. Let's do Against the Grain. I love this one. This used to be in like the collection when this game was a beta, and you could only play like 2 or 3 maps.
Alicia was looking for you, Kruber.
Was doing some quick plays yesterday. All had selected the tower and trying to do full runs, only to not even dodge the hands on the last boss. Lost a bit of faith in there, not gonna lie. Which one's that? Tower. Wonder if that's one of the ones where Sienna becomes a necromancer. I can't really remember which one that is. Alright, yeah. I thought it might be. Ah, there it is, Tower of Treachery. Oof. Yeah, it's tough. I haven't even done that one with everyone yet. I found that this one was a bit difficult with the bots as well. Whenever I had to pick up the cogwheels to fix something, the bots always did a terrible job of keeping up with me.
Good work on Geheimnisnacht. Kept plenty of folks safe with that.
I'm a little bit too antisocial for other players, because I always find that, you know, the objective's clearly on the left, and then when I'm playing with the other players online, all of them will go right, even though there's nothing to do on the right, and the objective was on the left. And then I'll turn around and go, where is everybody? Oh, I'm dead. And at least the bots orbit me.
Now, we can't sit by as the crotchety old fools are being shipped off to Helmgart to be used as fodder for the Skittergate in one way or another. Make your way to Morgan's Loft Farm and save as many as you can.
Wasting time here, meat.
Those we can't save, we'll avenge 12 times over.
Remember not to kill the survivors by mistake. That manner of thing upsets folk.
The postman, right here, mates.
Ugh, does that lofty little fence intimidate you, mayflies? Climb over before you die of old age.
Yeah. I will never understand human beings. Ever. What are they doing? Where are they going? There's nothing over in that direction.
In the Dunglish. Hello, Dory.
Yeah. I found around about one person that I can sort of rely on in games, and even then, we're not psychically linked. So quite often he'll go one way, thinking that, you know, he's leading, and then it will turn out that I also thought that I was leading, and I went a different way. But at least we can actually get back into the same position when it's me and him. But I'm just a casual Vermintide enjoyer. I enjoy playing all sorts of games. I'll just do a little bit every now and then. A little bit disappointed when many years ago they kind of nerfed the loot boxes a lot, so that they just made it really, really hard to get reds for no reason, and almost impossible to get reds out of a whole bunch of different boxes that were earlier in the game where you could. Oh dear. Seems to be a tornado indoors. The only time I had a group of sort of 4 players was the first Left 4 Dead game. So that must have been some years ago, because we didn't even have that for Left 4 Dead 2.
Gutter runner!
I assume they just wanted
Another dead gutter
people
runner.
to log on more, spend more time to possibly use the cash shop.
He's gone.
That's no honor.
And I get it. Every company's trying to get people to log on daily to use the cash shop. But cash shops suck. And I can't wait till cash shops fail so badly that they go away again. And that we just buy the box for a game and then that's it. And then you've got the game. Never played that game? It sounds like it was a while ago, yeah. Made by Valve. Left 4 Dead 1. Good times. I remember when Valve used to make games rather than just sit there and rake in the money from Steam. To be fair, they did make Half-Life Alyx more recently. Yeah, they got a lot of weird stuff in the shop, like, hey, here's a chicken hat for the most serious character in the game, and it's like, well, I don't really want that. It's kind of silly.
No more dancing for that blooper deer.
Ha! One less leech.
Kazaki dum!
Yeah. Some of the amounts that they want for skins in some of these games is ridiculous. I remember League of Legends being particularly ridiculous. I mean, it's an entire game built around the fact that you've got, I don't know, 200 heroes to select from. And then they try and sell the hero skins for £40 a skin. 200 times £40, and that's just for one skin for each character? Like, what? In what universe can people afford that? And in a game where you've got 200 characters, why would you just want to play the one character over and over and over again that you brought the skin for? It's what are we doing here? It's madness. I just remember when you used to pay games companies once for the game. You got the box. That was it. It was done. The transaction was over. And I do hate how everything these days wants you to subscribe to their ongoing live service. Netflix wants some money, Spotify wants some money, Adobe wants some money, Amazon wants some money. How does anyone have any money left? Uh-oh. That's a Chaos Patrol, and I don't want to be standing there.
Hold your breath, shield your eyes.
Backstabber, did you see it? Get off me!
How did that pack rat survive all those shots?
Storm sorcerer's out of it. Keep your guard up. That's a chaos warrior.
Hey, World of Warcraft. So, these days I'm streaming almost entirely single-player games, but I was stuck in MMO limbo. Like, I'm looking to see what games I missed over the last 30 years because I was stuck playing MMOs. So I'm a big MMOs guy, and World of Warcraft is probably the one that I've had the most time in. I kind of have everything in World of Warcraft. There's only one expansion I didn't buy, Warlords of Draenor. I got that for free with Legion. It's the only one like I skipped out the whole thing. That's the thing I miss about World of Warcraft. You don't really know now if somebody got the gear from a dungeon or if they've paid money for it. I really hated the spectral, the celestial steed rather that they implemented. First big thing in WoW's cash shop. Yeah, I'm not really into the shilling system at all. I think the game was better before Loner's Shop.
Watch and learn, mates. This is how it's done.
Yeah, I didn't mind back when Battle Pets didn't do anything, when they started selling Little KT and Little
That's a leech and no mistake.
Storm Stout, or whatever the small panda pet was. But then when they had the Celestial Seed mount, I think World of Warcraft went far too far with the cash shop, and then they've obviously gotten even worse to this very day.
I hear the pale queen.
You're in a bad way, Matilda.
I did Keystone Master last season. Interest has taken off a bit, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I did the raid as per usual. People running around like headless chickens. Yes, oh my god. Oh my god. I was thinking about, you know, World of Warcraft Classic and Hardcore and all the other stuff with a friend of mine who's really into World of Warcraft, but as soon as I think about the point in World of Warcraft where you can't really get anything else, single player, and then I think about the state of grouping in World of Warcraft, and just like, nah, I don't think I'll resubscribe. This is nothing more of a turn-off to me than thinking about trying to play World of Warcraft with other players. Other players is so bad. I do honestly wonder how some people manage to turn on their computer in the morning. It's just, like, how do they find the power button for the computer? Because they can't find where to go on the map, even if it's indicated. It's bananas. It's crazy. But yeah, I have Keystone Master over many different expansions and seasons and things. Just it's the first thing I kind of do when I dip back in. Just even if I'm late and there's only 5 minutes left to get it, I'll try and get everything at plus 15. I don't think you need to run everything quite so high now for the mount. I remember last time I was back, they kind of lowered the requirements that you need, and then you got something else along the way. It is a genuine question. I know how some make it to the raid. Fail to do. First mechanics, yeah. What is wrong with people? So it's a real question. Where do these people come from as well? I can't believe I can't find a barrel anywhere. Like, I don't know if I'm just far too tired to even register that I'm looking at a barrel, but I didn't see one in any of the earlier rooms. Unless I accidentally destroyed one.
That's the blight stormer, Phil. That's one for Carricate Peaks.
Maybe maybe people are just as tired as I am right now and they're trying to figure things out. Oh, ammo and not... Aha! I was blind, but now I see. I've never seen it round that side before. I think that's what was throwing me off. Let's have Barden pick that up. And we're good.
We've more coming, mayflies. Pray if you must, but fight.
That skeleton scared the hell out of me. I thought there was an enemy. This There's one thing that I'm really liking about just playing all the single-player games I missed while I was stuck with MMOs for so long is not needing to min-max everything all the time, every second of every day. Yeah, it's therapeutic to swing at skeletons. But yeah, like, I suppose it's just another thing that I was reminded of, the way that I always have my character absolutely perfect. I'm always doing the absolute best to try and, you know, do the most I can for the team. Whereas I find other players that they've just done the most lazy things, like they've got enchants on their weapons from 3 expansions ago to try and cheapen out and save like a couple of gold, or they're not enchanted at all, or there's no gems on any of their items, and it just makes me so angry. It's like we could be doing so much better, guys, if you'd bothered enchanting your gear or putting the smallest bit of effort. But apparently not. Apparently that's too much to ask.
Frothing rot blood!
Don't let that Rakisha know we're here.
Can't you take your soul? Stop shooting me!
Rot shield! Oh, but he's a big lad. Yes! Get! Rot shield! Don't tire now, mates!
Yeah. I mean, at least it's not 40 people looking in the wrong direction anymore. Like when raids were 40 people and you had 39 bad people, made even more difference. Wow, all my bots are down or dead? Really? I'll do a invisibility revive after I live through all of this.
Anyone have some healing? Or an
You know, if I do. I mean, I hope I do. Ah, no way. Half a second more and I would have been able to revive everybody. But it didn't look like his tendrils were close enough to me to hit, so I released the block key because it did not look like he was in range of me. And then it all just fell apart. Really interested to know what kind of damage my bots took that time round. It's weird, I'm listed as having taken more damage than the bots. But that is not true. That is so strange. I was absolutely alive for the longest. They were chugging potions like no tomorrow. And somehow the meters recorded me as taking the most. I call shenanigans on that. I was fine. Each one of them had drunken at least 1 health potion the entire way through. Odd. Oh dear, falling through the map is just the worst experience in games.
Good evening. Made it through another day, eh?
Got into WoW late Legion, but I've had the pleasure to see a lot of mind-boggling stuff, yeah. Quite often it's not even the new players that are the problem, it's some of the people that have been around in the game since forever and they've never learned. Wait, what's this? Oh no. No, I think I've accidentally joined a random game. Oh god. Let me out, let me out. Somebody threw a bomb at me as soon as I entered into the keep as well. That was unwelcoming.
Funny old night, ain't it?